we have just watched episode 8, and I'm now going to head straight into episode 9. And I always like to take you back to the last few seconds of the previous episode. And people are just looking around going, I mean, the police just arrested someone.
好端端的一个犯人，怎么就死在了带回来的路上呢？
What? On the way back? He's dead? We didn't even get to see anything else, he's just dead? A sinister way in which someone walks to show that they're not the nicest of person.
我他妈没什么意思，
The eyes.
我只不过是说了江月楼3个字。
It's the fact
再
that
说一遍，
江
this is
月
creepy.
楼，
我他妈毙了你！来呀，来呀，来！
These two are such a ridiculous.
不是有枪吗？
They're just a little weird comedy duo act there.
你说说怎么回事？署长是这样子的，下午呢，我接到个举报电话，说是找到了金马唐人的线索。
Yes, but how did he die?
我简直不费一枪一弹，顺利就把人抓回来了。我是手也铐了，脚也捆了，嘴里还塞了布。
You're telling half truths
更
here.
蹊跷啊！
还是这个。
还有，金科长，
I'm glad he interrupted him.
今天的行为真是愚蠢至极了。
Don't nod. Don't nod.
就是
I can, because
一样。
I'm not in the show.
焦月老，我看这件事跟你也脱不了干系。
Oh yeah, trying to accuse him.
署长，我看不如这样，把报信的押过来，审一审，什么都知道。
Okay, bring him there.
这样吧，
I'll bring him in then.
看验尸报告，然后再做定论。
Notice how he quickly tried to shift the blame on to Yulao, though. No one calls him out for the way he holds and conducts himself or walks, this man. It's very clear he has problems with authority, even though he is a person with authority. Who's this?
怎么样？
经过初步验尸报告，是中毒而死。
That's not the same person.
者手法
So who's this that died? Like he's covering his mouth. Why did he cover his mouth? It's not the same
确
person.
定跟吴书伟中的是同一种毒。
千真万
So
确。
who's this person that they just killed randomly? Oh, I didn't even see him approach. The way he just walked in and then sat on the desk and like, take my picture. I feel like he was flirting though. Not floating, flirting.
你的电话没有接到，那个嫌疑犯已经自杀了。
So he must have known because the way he looked at the bottle there.
你个吃里扒外的东西！
Oh, it's him. I'm so confused who's who.
你倒好，专挑这个时候往江月楼眼里撞。
这次跟江月楼真没关系，是警署那个姓金的抓的。
Uh-huh.
保不齐跟你上次贩卖那女孩事有关。
Yeah.
三爷早就说过。
So what, are you trafficking men now?
警署内也有金马堂的人，
That was such an interesting switch there of scenes.
万事小心。
Whew.
你们的线索又没了，
He's still alive.
总会把他们给逼出来的。
The fact that he told him to stop trafficking women. So what, is he supposed to traffic just... Does he mean little girls?
那晚在仓库，我替他包扎过。他的左手上有茧子。
This person didn't. Yeah, soft hands. Yeah, look, soft. Oh wait, that's the right hand.
停尸房的男人右手有茧子，
See?
这不可能。我那天亲眼看见他被押上警车的。如果真的有人偷梁换柱，
They switched him around.
我这也是没办法呀。你说咱们都多久没出货了？我也是挣点零花
He gets a thrill out of doing this.
帮忙，关10人金币，尝尝
进去。
Oh, his name was mentioned before. His name was mentioned before. Don't worry, I noticed the one sitting there.
这怎么会？
想想吴淑维的死，就没有什么不可能的。
Remember, he's been listing off names as well, and we're getting them reappearing. Or first time appearing.
所以，利用了办案程序中的一个漏洞。
Of course. There's always a loophole. Here.
昨天近距离抓捕的人都没有资格进入停尸房。
Ah. So they can't know exactly what's going on. The way he smiled at him there.
怎么样？
Why are you this
开始
close?
正式合作吧。
That was such a. He was looking at him like the sun shines around him. Because if they know about his temperament, it's got to be someone close.
不是，
Yeah, of course it's not him.
这晚上阴气太重，让咱们两个还不吉利呀。
哎呀，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛。
God's not going to bless you.
哎，是不是这个？太吓人了，这。
You're going to hell. Quite like this scene. Quite like this episode. I love the colouring of this. Look at that.
那个人现在应该就在这栋楼
You
里，
need to capture them, yeah. You can't just go all out.
就成了别人的猎物。
这蒋月楼什么毛病？大早上开什么紧急会议？
Oh, don't worry, you'll find out. What are we about to find out? Oh, the body? I didn't even notice a dead body there.
这里是会议室。
Unless it's a trick. And it's the
不好
other
意思啊，
one
各位，
in there.
停尸房昨夜进贼了。
停尸房进贼了。停尸房除了尸体，有什么好救的呀？
What do you think? Hello? Think about it.
还是那句莫名其妙就死在路上的尸体。
Oh. Okay. I'm watching both of their reactions here. That was suspicious.
这要真是弄丢了，你这笔糊涂账可就算不清了。这个情况，你恐怕就要问问钱科长了。
Uh-huh. So it is him.
蒋科长，你真会开玩笑啊！
Because he was always so calm.
我的确没想到，居然会。
I did when they were walking there. Because I was focusing on the other one and I thought, hold on, this one was always so like, pleasant.
这个人，不是你从犯罪现场带回来的金马堂的人，而是一个替死鬼，没有换人的时间和空间。
走。
It's true. It would be easy to switch someone out.
唯一存在操作可能性的是在审讯室，因为这几秒的时间是不在岗哨警察视线范围之内的。
Just switch it around, see? Say they've committed suicide, switch the bodies around. Get it, yes. There you go, see? It's him. It's like a murder mystery right now, this episode.
钱科长，
He's too nervous, look at him.
你有什么证据？还是不死心呢？来进来。
来来，立正。
He's like, but you still took the body. Oh, he's twitching. He's twitching. Look, 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 look. There's a tail sign.
你小子果然厉害啊！
I was waiting for him to do something. But I think he was quite easy to figure out when you had to think there was only two of them, and he was always so like, oh, calm and peaceful, la la la.
老子自己来个干脆！
If I'm being honest, they really could have kicked the gun out of his hand.
找个人把绸子处理掉，赶紧点儿。
Leave no evidence, and then there's going to be evidence somehow. There's got to be. If they don't have some sort of resolution for this character from his death, that would be a big misnomer on their part because it would make sense to have them find him at some point. Pat, let's get married.
尤其现在你一夜没睡，又是在压力这么大的环境下。
Yeah, if he doesn't get some form of sleep, but then he's always got to have one eye open because someone's always after him.
可路是一步一步的走的。你从底层的鸦片贩卖者，到警署的潜伏中层，
Come far.
都在更靠近真相。
He is very smart.
我相信你只要坚持下去，
You'll figure it all out.
一定。
I hope they just don't make it to be this one. In the end, one of them is the undercover person. Oh, they're highlighting two people here. One we already know, and then this lady. Why? The amount of extras. I hope everyone got paid. I really do. There was no need to push her. Yeah, why did you push her? There's something going on here. Look at this one looking at her. You did mean it. You're literally saying she moved too slow and you pushed her, an old lady. She has an attitude. Oh, he knows. Evil knows.
少爷，请。
Ah.
展司长大驾光临，有事远迎啊！
I know who you are.
各位乡亲，各位同僚，今天是大兴洋行第2家分行开业的日子。
Okay. Okay, pull it. Oh, I don't trust this moment. Just because this could easily be a setup for you to kind of get rid of someone with all the noise and all the explosions. I don't trust it. He is here. So he's very well respected as a police officer here.
展兄，江兄，
江科长，
You're gonna have to shake
恭
his
喜啊，
hand.
赵科长。
I can't say I'm upset by his disrespect because it is so much fun to watch. Bar that little end part there, this episode was really intriguing for me. And if anyone likes crime dramas and murder mysteries, I feel like this falls in the vein of someone to really like an episode like this. Another rat or mole or double agent was revealed, and wasn't too much of a shock just because they set up only a set amount of characters, and he was a bit too bubbly and a bit too, oh, it's okay, and this and that, for me to really believe that there wasn't something else going on. Plus, when you watch people's reactions, they make them react a certain way, and then you go, oh, there's a clue. I feel like there were several clues through that scene before he died, which they really could have just kicked that gun out of his hand. They really could have got it. Something that I was going to talk about in that moment was the choreography of that moment in that scene. For me, it didn't mesh. The moment he grabbed the gun, it didn't mesh as well as the other part of the scene. And it may have been the editing of it. Something didn't really connect for me fully. And I think it's because there's so many scenarios that could have happened in that moment. And it would have been so more captivating if they had tried to grab the gun from him or done something there when he could have got a hit in and then boom, something. There could have been something added a little bit extra for that moment. And obviously it's a bit hard because they had to add in the special effects of when the gun hits him and his, part of his skull explodes. So, there's also the money that goes into that, and it's not cheap. I was actually quite captivated, and it's only a small but, it feels like they have moved on from the sister a lot quicker than I thought they would. Obviously he's going to have memories of her, but I don't know, it feels like they've really moved on, and I think it's because they want to get straight back into the main plot of the show, because the sister missing was never the A plot. So that's a thread, a plot that's done. They cut it off, and they do it in other places. But yeah, I was very intrigued by this. This really kind of highlighted, because we already know who some of the bad people are, and how they are in society. So that's always interesting, because we're waiting for the other characters to figure them out. I thought it was very nicely paced. It was a little bit shorter than the other episode, because obviously I look at the episode lengths before I press play. And yeah, I kind of was really intrigued by where they're going to go, because they definitely set up clues. And in that ending was also a moment, because it's like, okay, disrespect, but also be careful. But you knew something was going to happen. I just didn't know what to expect in that last movie. But it's the fact that things are opening up. Then we had all those women arriving on the boat, the ferry back, and they're clear, vital characters. That's why they were so highlighted and so focused on. You don't we know it's all intentional. You don't focus on the characters unless they're important, but they did add characters back and new characters, so they're clearly letting you know this is going to happen. I found this to be, maybe out of the 9 episodes so far, probably one of the strongest episodes. Just for me, I definitely felt very captivated by the pace of it. It was a really good pace.